Alright, Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, and so basically, I wanted to do this video really about something that happened today. You can probably guess from the screen, but I was at Walmart, and I know brothers have done videos about it before, but it just particularly stuck out to me because I was at Walmart, and I was just walking down the aisle, and out of nowhere this big camera, like big screen, little mini TV, and it's recording, but it wasn't just recording, it was capturing my face. It light up my face, and it will light it up green, just like as you see on the screen. They've had this for a while, but normally I'd only see like a little I used to only see like a, what's it called, um damn, a mirror, like when I leave the store, or maybe a camera when you're leaving and entering the store. But I was just in a random aisle, within the store, and to just see, out of nowhere, a big camera tracking my face. Obviously, um, that really all that's about is Esau's making this technology, all right, which ultimately all this technology is going to lead up to the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. But Esau's making all this technology easy, easy to see. He's making it comfortable to you. Ultimately at the end of the day, so that when he pushes his chip, it's not gonna seem like a big deal. All right, but I got this article up, basically going into what I was seeing. All right, so it says our stores you shop at secretly using face recognition on you. Which this wasn't a secret. It was just out there. My face had a green box around it. But no one really paid it any mind because they don't know the bigger goal behind it. It says that our American retail stores using face recognition on their customers without telling them. We asked some of America's biggest retailers, and with a few exceptions, they refuse to tell us. All right, because they are. I says we do know that most major retailers have video cameras in their stores. We know that at least one face recognition vendor is pushing the use of the technology for identifying shoplifters and claims to have several Fortune 500 retailers among its clients. Alright, so I'm not really going to read the rest. Actually, let me skip down. Alright, and I was in a Walmart. I don't know if I said that. It says, we know the New York Times reported recently that the use of face recognition is being explored at Madison Square Garden. We know that Walmart tested the technology in its stores for several months in 2015, which they're actually using it now. I was in the Walmart, Super Walmart, and like I said, my face just like this. Didn't have all these lines in it, but it was just, what's it called? It had a box around my face and it would track me anywhere I went. All right. It says, and now we know that at least one major American retailer, Lowe's Hardware, has begun using the technology without informing visitors to its stores. All right. So the whole reason that Esau is pushing certain things like this is because of this. All right. They can track you on your face, but if they can track you with the chip, then all the better. But they're putting certain things like this out there because it's making you soft. All right, it's like a cushion. All right, it's cushioning you up so that when they eventually get this chip, if you didn't pay this no mind when you would see it in the aisle, then you're not gonna pay this no mind. All right, which actually this in China, all this facial recognition and just tracking you, it's in over there in Asia. It's very heavy over there. So when the chip goes over there, they're gonna accept it easily. All right. And one more thing, this sort of all ties into the Internet of Things. All right. This is the Internet of Things is the network of devices such as vehicles and home appliances that contain electronics, software, actuators, I think, and connectivity, which allows these things to connect, interact, and exchange data. All right, and this is becoming popular by the day. All right, you have something called Alexa, which I got in my house, which you can speak and she can do anything. She can play music, she can connect to your email, she can connect to the weather. you know so she's basically connected to everything digitally. All right, and the more and more they implement all these things, certain technologies like this, like I said, the easier it is to take all this, because the ultimate, or Salakia, I didn't get the a good photo is this. The easier, the biggest, the best Internet of Things, which everything is connected, is this chip. Is this chip, because it can have your social security number on there. It can have all your bank account information. Okay, this basically can hold your identity. All right, so Esau will put little things like this out there. Is basically letting you know that they're pushing for an advanced society, and their ultimate goal of that advanced society is, like I said, it's this microchip, which is a mark of the beast. Okay, now I'm not really gonna make this too long. Um, Second Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan, which who's Satan? All right, who's the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan? Is Esau. All right, that's his daddy. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And this is part of his devices. All right, which it seems good at first. They say that they're using it, and they're using it to get burglars and stuff, which they're not. They're just using it to track and spy on you American citizens. And ultimately, like I said, is to make you comfortable with taking this. All right. All right. So read one more time. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So always be on the lookout for Satan's devices. Whether big or small. It's everything in society that Esau claims to be good for you is more than likely bad for you. It's just pushing their agenda. So with that, Lord's will, you were edified. Just a quick little video. Actually, I might be able to get the video, because I recorded it, but my phone died. All right, bear with me one moment. I'm gonna pause the video and try to go into my email and see if I can get it. What? What did Slack about the Akim. I couldn't find the video. I didn't know it was still playing. But hey, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Shalom. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. peace to the elect.